One of the things that we actually look forward to a new year, Val, is really there's a hopeful desire to change, right? And whether it's change of direction, change of career, opportunity, para sa akin, ang New Year is equal to change. What do you think?
Totoo naman kasi syempre 'di ba even before the new year started people are already thinking about what are the things that they wanted to change in the coming years. And siguro isa sa mga bagay na napag-iisipan ng mga tao is probably a change of career, a change of business or opportunity.
Yeah, and ang general feeling of people lalo na pag January, pag tungtong ng January, it's really how can I make this year even better than last year?
Tama.
Right? And siguro particularly for this episode, we're gonna zero in on having your dream job.
I like that.
Diba? Kasi yun naman talaga yung gusto natin na pag nagtrabaho tayo, with ease and flow and happy tayo, pumupunta tayo sa office or doing what we need to do because we love our job. And siguro ang pinaka-ano natin question ngayon, for you, for me, and even for or the people who will be listening to our episode is, how do you define your dream job? Ikaw, nung ano ka ba, nung fresh out of college or even when you were growing up, do you have like a definition of a dream job?
That's a very nice question. And ako, I believe na kapag ang tatanungin natin are people who are straight or fresh from college, ang dream job nila will be ideally something that's connected to their course.
Correct.
Kasi syempre gustong i-apply kung ano man yung natutunan ng college, di ba? While they were in the universities. In fact, maraming mga maraming mga symposium na ginagawa ang mga schools,
career
workshops, career orientation, ganyan. Nag-i-invite mga sila ng mga ng different
speakers,
companies,
right?
Diba?
Yes.
Speakers from different companies to talk about the career opportunities available for a particular course or for a particular department, college department. Of course, ako, idealistic So I would say na yes, I look forward to I looked forward to landing a job that's related to my course, which was electrical engineering. So it has something to do with probably landing a job with one of the biggest providers of electrical services, electrical utility services.
Ako naman I graduated with a bachelor degree in film. Diba? Sobrang layo. So, it has something to do with mass communication. So, nag-apply ako, diba? Sa ABS, GMA. Pero, I've always wanted also to be part of a film, diba? Movie. So, apply. Pero, yun na nga, diba? After having that kind of idealistic thought regarding your job, your dream job, reality bites, no? After ilang months, parang ano ba? Walang sumasagot, diba? And usually, ang nangyayari is you get the first job na ino-offer sa'yo, whether
available
job, related siya sa course mo o hindi. Ang first na nag-land sa akin was tutorial, diba? Mga English tutorial ng mga Korean students at the time. So, while waiting for the application, kung anong sagot nila, turo-turo muna tayo ng English. At least, no, meron tayong panggastos, diba? And ang pinaka-ano mo kasi, right after college, you want to be financially independent from your parents. Kasi yun nga, 4 years ka na nila or even more, diba?
Nasuportahan financially,
so,
morally.
Gusto mo na,
diba?
Financially, magiging independent ka na. Whether or not related yan sa course mo.
Probably, yeah. And siguro during that time, no, during our time, yan yung pinaka-primary na reason for saying yes ng mga fresh out of college in taking the first job na darating sa harapan nila. Diba? Parang you cannot, I don't know, parang you cannot be choosy Or except na lang kung talagang willing ka to wait for your dream job or your ideal job. Pero pag dumating dyan, it's really all about the practical side of what the opportunity is offering you. Yun nga, kasi ang dami mo nang naging gastos nung nasa college ka. Diba? And you wanted to stand on your own 2 feet in terms of your finances, mapakita mo na self-sustaining ka na dun sa mga parents mo. Or probably yung iba, since they are parang groomed to be the breadwinner of the family, they will rather go to the practical side of the opportunity.
And eventually, for some or for most, no, yung nagiging practicality mindset, no, being practical, let them stay with the company or the job kahit hindi nila gusto or hindi related sa course nila. Eventually, yun na yung naging bread and butter talaga nila. Parang ayaw na nilang ma-let go. And so the definition of having a dream job is not, parang hindi na siya na-fulfill eventually.
Or pwede din na since nandoon na sila sa work na yon and appreciate na nila what the career is offering them,
they learn
yung mga rewards, they grow into it already.
And they learn to love it.
They learn to love it, and then nag-create na sila ng panibagong concept nila of a dream job. That's already related to that.
Correct, no? Diba? And it's also connected to eventually kung mag-change ka ng status in life, no? If you get married, diba? Parang nag-change din yung values mo, yung priorities mo. So, nag-iiba din yung definition mo talaga of having a dream job.
So, possible pala na maiba yung dream job ng isang tao.
Yes, kasi hindi mo na siya i-trace or hindi mo na siya i-depend doon sa course mo. Like ikaw, di ba? Parang electrical engineer and right now you're a life and wealth coach, di ba? You're investment consultant. Parang hindi talaga siya related. But eventually you find your own meaning, you find your own purpose in what you're doing. So, nag-iiba siya.
Tama.
Di ba? And for some, maybe hindi pa talaga nila dream job yung where they are working at right now. And one of the things na people would, one of the reasons why people change or people leave their jobs, probably hindi na rin challenging yung mga pinagagawa nila sa trabaho nila or routinary siya.
Hindi na nila nakikita yung growth nila doon sa environment that they are that they used to belong.
Yes, and at the same time hindi aligned doon sa tinawag na natin ng mga priorities. Like, for example, if I'm not putting anybody down or what kind of job, no? Like, for example, panggabi ka and you just gave birth. Siguro in other companies, they would allow you to change schedules. They would be more lenient in terms of your priorities, having a new baby. Yung iba din, wala. Walang ganung klaseng leniency. Tama ba yung word ko? Na allowing you to change schedule. So, that's one thing, one of the reasons probably why people also leave their jobs.
Changes career.
Yes, changes career.
Another could be, baka nagiging toxic na rin yung environment. Isama mo na dyan yung yung stress that they are actually getting out of the job or the within the company, within the environment.
Parang meron kang ganyang similar experience. Do share. Nakwento mo yun sa akin one time
actually, karamihan naman talaga pagdating sa corporate world, there's still this factor of stress, ganyan. So sometimes the environment gets to parang gets too toxic, na wala ng alignment in terms of how your immediate manager, your boss is actually leading you or the entire organization. Tapos yun nga, iba na rin yung values mo. Like for example, kung ang naging priority mo is really more focused on taking care of your family, tapos the job demands you to be reporting on weekends.
Okay.
So nagkakaroon na siya ng misalignment.
Nalala ko yung kwento mo sa akin na panggabi ka, 'di ba, sa isang multinational company and parang feeling mo natutulog na yung lahat, ikaw
gising pa, papunta pa lang sa trabaho.
Oo.
Yeah. So, isa yun, di ba? Parang in connection nga dun sa sinasabi ko na gusto mo to be spending time with your family during weekends, but then your job would require you to work at night or during weekends. So, nagkakaroon na ngayon ng misalignment dun sa gusto mong gawin at saka yung kailangan mong gawin because your job demands it.
Right. And early in our marriage, diba, parang you wanted to provide us pero gusto mo na pumunta ka sa US. Diba? And at first, parang, okay, yeah, sige, go, di ba? Financially, we will be, parang well-off, parang maganda yung opportunity going to the US. But it took a toll in our relationship, di ba? Kasi iba yung time zone, gusto niya makipag-usap, kami matutulog na. So, we went through a rough patch in that aspect. And eventually, when we had financial difficulties and Val would suggest na balik na lang kaya ako ng US. Sabi ko, it doesn't work that way. Parang marriage, for us, at least for us, parang hindi siya mag-work kung mag-long distance relationship tayo. Parang, Val is a very, alam mo yun, parang family-oriented person. Tama ba, Val? And then, pupunta ka sa US, hindi kayo magkikita for several months, 5 to 6 months. And parang, parang sa akin, hindi siya mag-align. So, hindi talaga ako pumayag na bumalik ka ulit sa US after 2 opportunities that you stayed there for several months, and it took a toll in our relationship.
Yeah, and that's exactly what a dream job is not all about.
Yes, kaya, di ba nag-change
kasi practicality lang yung hinabol ko at that time because I really wanted to provide a good life for the family. While I was actually there, of course, ang sarap naman kumita, di ba, ng dollars, di ba?
So, magkano ngayon?
more than
day.
what an average person in the Philippines is earning per month, di ba? And doon kaya kong kitain in one day lang yung monthly doon.
Wow.
So in terms of finances, you would say that's a dream salary.
Yes.
Pero the job itself is not my dream job. Di ba? So meron siyang a lot of misalignments in terms of my values. Tama yung sinabi mo. I value the family more. I value time with you and the kids more, di ba? And also value my rest.
Yes.
Nung nandoon ako,
dire-diretso
30 days, nandoon ako sa aking pasyente, sa kliyente ko, di ba? So, definitely, I wouldn't consider that as a dream job. Kaya it's very important to actually have your own definition of your dream job. Something that you will really get excited about. It will pull you out of your bed every morning. Because you're excited to start going about your day. Because that's really your dream job.
And speaking of which, defining your dream job. After 20 or more years of, going from one opportunity to another. Hindi naman masyadong marami, pero kumbaga, nagkaroon na rin tayo ng clarity on what kind of quote-unquote dream job we want to have for both of us, for our family, right?
So, at least for ourselves.
Yes, and siguro ang pinaka number one dyan is really having that vision of the same vision with the company or the organization that we belong to.
It's very important.
And important yan sa atin because more than, sabi mo nga, the income, of course, very important ang income for us. We love to earn good money, good pay. But if you are not aligned to the vision of the company or the organization, parang routinary yung magiging trabaho mo. And having that kind of vision allows you to actually see beyond the 15-30, but see yourself doing whatever you're doing today 10, 15, 20 years from now. And funny because the other day, we were talking about this infinite mindset, infinite game mindset ni Simon Sinek na how can we stay in the game? How can we sustain being in this organization, whatever we are doing right now, kahit, di ba, puti na yung buhok natin, di ba?
Kahit na maraming mga challenges.
And still happy, excited on a day-to-day basis. So, yun. I think yung number one sa akin is really being aligned with the vision of the team, the organization that I belong to.
Yeah. So, you resonate with it in a way.
How about you?
Para sa akin, it's really connected with that is really the purpose or mission of the career that I'm actually into. Because yun it's the very reason why you're actually doing it.
Yes.
Diba? So, purposeful and mission driven because when you know that you're parang malalim yung reason mo why you're doing it.
Yes.
And it's also tied or connected with your own purpose and mission in life. Meron ng connect. Diba? So, hindi na question kung patuloy ka ba dun sa organization mo, patuloy ka ba dun sa business mo, or dun sa career mo. Because you always see the connection.
Yes.
And gaya nga ng sinabi ko, even if there are challenges that you will meet along the way, ups and downs of the business, challenges in the people that you're working with, you're willing to work it out because it is connected with both your vision and your mission.
Alright, that's nice, no? And siguro after the pandemic or even during the pandemic, na-realize natin, ako personally, ang gusto ko is really being able to have that flexibility of my time and where I work. Yun siguro yung one thing that would define a dream job for me right now. Kasi imagine, hindi ako nagmamadali to go to the office. Siguro 2 to 3 times lang tayo lumalabas. You know? So that saves us a lot of gas expenses. And as long as meron akong internet, I can be here. I can be doing my personal stuff and still accomplishing a lot of things.
Yeah. Sa panahon ngayon, it's very important na relevant to the ever-changing climate yung trabaho mo, di ba? So, being able to do remote work or probably parang to have a little bit of control over your time. Yung hindi ka masyadong tali dun sa 8 to 5 lang na work. But you're able to still take care of your personal needs while you're also taking care of your business or your profession.
And one thing siguro, Val, that we learned in the past 2-3 years during the pandemic na seeing a person, seeing the employee na person din siya. Hindi siya machine. So, kailangan din natin ng rest, kailangan din natin ng siesta, kailangan din natin mag-meditate, di ba? So it's gonna be a holistic success for the person. Hindi lang siya nagtatrabaho dahil may pera o may income out of it, but really being able to have that holistic success in terms of health, in terms of family, relationship, and yung sinabi mo nga kanina na purpose.
So, ang maganda dito sa remote work people will be able to have work-life integration. And dun sa isang convention na natinan ko, international convention, isa yan sa mga in-introduce na concept na in order for people to really stay with you in the organization that they are working in, it's important that they can actually enjoy working and at the same time enjoy their life.
Yan. And I think 2023 and beyond, yan na yung magiging trend. People would want, kasi na-experience nila na, pwede naman palang hindi magpa-traffic, di ba? Pwede naman pala mag-stay at home and still maximize time with family and and be able to deliver what we need to deliver. So, kumbaga, hindi siya tulad dati na, hindi, kailangan talaga nasa office. And most of your time is spent traveling to and fro the office to the house, traffic pa masyado, diba? So, kumbaga, pwede man palang gawin ito and still accomplish a lot of things without sacrificing the quality of your life.
Exactly.
Yan.
So, next, of course, na pwedeng maging factor na makonsider for a dream career is, syempre yung income, di ba?
Syempre, kailangan
gusto
yan.
natin na...
Lalo na ngayon na inflation, di ba? Taas.
Aside from all of these things na na-mention na natin, it's important also that you are compensated commensurately dun sa ipinuput-in mo na time, effort, the energy, and even yung creativity mo into the work.
Yes, and more and more, dahil nga, like in our line of work or line of business, it's really the value that you put out in the marketplace. So, kumbaga, the more you are out there, the more you serve, the more you give value, mas dumadami din yung pasok ng income, mas dumadami din yung pasok ng opportunities. Kasi nga, nakikita ng mga tao na capable ka, credible ka, and reliable ka in terms of the business that you're doing. Yes.
True. Diba? And lastly, siguro para sa akin, I would say that I'm already in my dream job.
Yeah.
If I have opportunities to travel.
Wow.
And not just travel for business sake, but to travel for free and in style.
Yeah.
Pwedeng leisurely din.
Correct.
Diba? So, ang sarap mag-travel at a certain number of months or after 1 year of working. And then you get rewarded with a travel incentive.
Love it.
Diba?
Yes.
Yun yung isa sa mga gusto ko dun sa ginagawa natin ngayon in the industry that we are in, because we really get rewarded for a great performance. Aside from all of these things, nakapag-travel din tayo.
Yes, and that's very siguro yung invitation natin for everyone right now, knowing na start of the year, start of 2023 is to be clear with what you want as far as having a dream job is concerned. And hindi naman ibig sabihin na parang this is something that you want to accomplish right away. It can be a gradual thing na ma-realize mo na, okay, I'm already in my dream job pala. And if not, don't stop looking for it, diba? Parang wag mong sabihin na dito na ako kasi kontento naman ako dito. But finding that spark, that that fire in you na ma-fulfill mo pa rin yung dream job mo when you were still 5-10 years old. Na-realize mo na, okay, ito yung ideal dream job ko. And if hindi mo pa siya nakikita, hindi mo pa siya nahanap, don't stop looking for it.
Definitely, all our options for a dream job are tied to what will best serve our family and purpose. We hope that this episode allowed you to also introspect on what kind of dream job do you really want.
If you found value in this episode, support us by following our podcast or share it to a friend, and remember to give us your most generous rating.